A few days later, Jericho, Johnny, and Bobby sit in their apartment, passing time as they wait for a phone call. Jericho's cell phone rings. He answers it. Hello? Johnny and Bobby sit up and look eager. Yes, pick up. Downtown. Jericho gestures to Johnny to write something down. On the corner of 5th and Main, on the top of the parking garage. Midnight, got it. Jericho hangs up his cell phone. Did you get it? Yeah, 5th and Main, midnight, Johnny said. Good, let's roll, Jericho said. Jericho, Johnny, and Bobby head out the door. Bobby drives his car while Jericho rides in the passenger seat and Johnny rides in the back. So what's the pickup? Johnny asked. 6 kilos of the white stuff, Jericho said. So they're starting to trust us a little more now, it would seem, Bobby said. Why do you say that? Jericho asked. Because the last 2 times we've only transported 2 kilos, and now they've upped to 6 kilos, Bobby said. Hey, yeah, and that means our paydays just got a little better, Johnny said. And that also means my sports car's only going to come that much sooner, Jericho said. And that's a new motorcycle for me, Bobby said. And a new Cadillac STS V Series for me, Johnny said. Aren't Cadillacs old people? Bobby asked. Not this one, Johnny countered. It's badass. It's all new with 469 horsepower. Oh yeah, that's not Grandpa's car, Bobby said. Jericho glances at a passing street sign. All right, boys, we're almost there. We're at Main, only 2 blocks to go, Jericho said. Copy, Bobby said. I was told these boys are a little shady, so we've got to be on our toes, got it? Jericho instructed. Yeah, Johnny said, sitting up. Okay, Bobby said. Bobby pulls onto 5th Street. As he gets closer to Main, the street becomes more illuminated. He drives until he reaches the parking garage. The light in the parking garage passes over the hood of the car as it travels up the levels. Bobby adjusts his coat, cracks his neck, and then has a look on his face like he is ready to go. Outside of the car, a sign reads Level 4. Jericho reads it aloud. Level 4, okay, this is it. They're somewhere on this level, so keep an eye out for them. Bobby spots the men in the back corner of the parking garage. There they are. 3 well-dressed men stand next to a nice-looking black car. Jericho spots them. Okay, let's do this thing. Bobby pulls the car about 15 feet away from the other guy's car. The car stops, and Jericho, Johnny, and Bobby get out of the car. Jericho reaches into his jacket pocket for the money. The other guys take this the wrong way and reach into their jackets for their guns. Jericho sees them reaching inside their coats. Johnny and Bobby reach for their guns. Jericho quickly takes his hand out of his jacket. Whoa, whoa, I'm just getting out the money. Jericho quickly flashes the money. See, now we can all just take our hands out of our coats. Everything is cool, it's just money. One of the other guys nods his head, and they take their hands out of their jackets. Johnny and Bobby do the same. Jericho, Johnny, and Bobby enter their apartment. Damn, that could have been a crazy one if it wasn't for your quick-talking Jericho, Bobby said. I know, man. Jericho, you saved our asses, Johnny said. Well, I played it cool, and I wasn't going to die tonight. I've got more money to make and more women to sleep with, Jericho said. Yeah, seriously, man, Bobby said. Next, I get out of the car with the money in my hand, instead of in my pocket, Jericho said. Sounds like a plan to me, Johnny said. I second that notion, Bobby said. Well, this was a hell of a night, so I think that I am going to go to sleep, Johnny said. I will be heading to my room too, but not to sleep, but to try and place a late-night booty call to the girlfriend, Bobby said. Not me, I'm still pretty amped up from what almost went down, so I think I am going to stay up and watch some TV, Jericho said. Okay then, good night. See you guys in the morning, Johnny said. Good night then, Johnny, Jericho said. Yeah, good night, Johnny, and have fun watching TV, Jericho, Bobby said. Whatever, Bobby, Jericho said. Johnny and Bobby head off to their rooms, while Jericho hops onto the couch and turns on the TV. Moments later, Bobby walks out of his room in a different set of clothes and into the living room, and sees Jericho on the couch asleep. Bobby smiles. What a little bitch. Bobby laughs to himself and walks out the door.